أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers in Islam. In this video I will explain to the Muslim Umma the importance of understanding the meaning of Islam, that it is a form of obedience, servitude that began when we were in the loins, in the body of Prophet Adam alayhi salam. I have explained that portion of the covenant, I think in Surah Al-Arafi. Then, the Sahabas advised us that we should take the truth from whoever explains that particular or tells us that particular truth. There is no enmity in Islam. That is because Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, the speech of a human being, the servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is always La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, whoever he is. There is no statement made by a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but it's in the Holy Quran, either positive or negative. Do's, don'ts, ma'amada, the common good, that's all. To the American Muslims, I don't know what is the speech, the inaugural speech of President Biden to them, how it affects their life. What did it demand them? But me, far away in Nigeria, a black Muslim, I find his speech convincing, calling us to believe in only one creator, the Lord of the universe, the Lord of Abraham, Ibrahim, Ishaq, Yaqub, Ismail, and the tribes. Let us take it. Everybody should read it and reflect what he says. He said, few people in our nation's history have been more challenged or found a time more challenging or difficult than the time we are now in. Truly speaking, that is facing the Muslim Umma. Exactly. We are in a very difficult, challenging time today. So what are we going to do? Secondly, he says, I know speaking of unity can sound some like a foolish fantasy these days. Correct. If you tell the Muslim to unite, you are just stupid. You are an idiot. It's fantasy. I know the forces that divide us are deep and they are real. It's true. Poverty, innovations caused by poverty. Those are the forces. Ignorance, illiteracy, inferiority complex. But I also know they are not new. Exactly, it began when? With Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. Arrogance, selfishness, ما نراك اتبعك إلا الذين هم أرادلنا بادي الرعي وما لنا لكم علينا من فضل بل نظنكم كاذبين. That is the situation facing America and the world generally. Noah, let's go back to Noah. Let's read the Bible, Exodus. Sorry, not Exodus, Genesis. And it's commentary by Reverend Matthew Henry. Manara katabaka, you, this man called Noah, Nuhu. Alladhi araduna ba'da ra'i. Primitive. We see nothing. What is your what do you have? A thousand. What do you have in your furniture? What do you have in your house? Look at the truth about it. They are not new, truly speaking. Arrogance. Selfish accentuation. Number 3. He said, for without unity, there is no peace. It is more bihablillahi jami'an wa la tafarraqu. It is hamum bihablillahi jami'an wa la tafarraqu. واذكروا إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم. Look at him quoting the verse of the Holy Quran. Reminding us, we Muslims are Catholic. Catholicism is closer to Islam than others. Only bitterness and the fury, truly speaking. Look at us. Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Baghdad, Syria, Nigeria, whole of West Africa. What is the problem? No progress. What are we progressing with Muslims? Only exhaustion, outrage. No nation. That is, he's quoting, I think, some verse from Matthew, extended right across, including the Acts. No nation will ever survive when it sees fight each other from the again the New Testament, confirming what is in the Holy Quran. Let us remember Rehoboam. Only a state of chaos. The whole Muslim nation. This is our historic moment of crisis and the challenge. And the unity is the path forward. And we must meet this moment at the United States of America. If we do that, I guarantee you, we will not fail. We have never, ever failed in America when we have acted together. The 30 or 40 years of the reign, the caliphate of who? Exactly, after Moses, Joshua. Did they live in peace or what? What of when Hilkiah accidentally discovered the Torah and they gave it to Joshua? What did he do when, after reading the Torah and warning them of the consequences of deviation, disregarding the Lord of Abraham? When they accepted, tore their cloth, what happened? They defeated their enemies. Number 4 was the Biden's most pronounced appeal to unity. It will be difficult to make it happen, though, not just because of the faction of the Republican Party and the that remains loyal to Trump. But because of the historically close balance of power in the House and the Senate, the Senate 50-50 and the House is the closest it's been in about 2 decades. But what of if it's not that means there should be any political party. There shouldn't be any political party in the sense of division. How can Allah make a mistake in his creation and his promise of unity if he brings a system that divides his servants? He said, "Yet hear me clearly. Disagreement must not lead to disunity. That is approaching us. Disagreement must not lead to disunion." But this is what the Muslim Umma is emphasizing every day in Twitter. Disagree. He failed and make America understand the Sunnah of Rasulullah, it is nothing but privilege. Allah never intends to punish you. He gave us extension of 3 hours to pray. 3 hours range. Observe your prayer with tranquility when your mind is sound. But if the time of prayer comes, I don't attend it, especially if I'm a trader. They call me a kafir. During my practice days, if I have a patient, I tell them, go and pray. I will join you later on. I was the imam, but I have something more valuable to do at that particular time to save life. This disagreement, which is never available in the Holy Quran, in the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is evidenced during the first day or second day. Put it before the brain of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. All what the Sahabas did not understand were explained by Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, and they agreed. They agreed. And he never allowed himself to be taken by compassion or complacency. He said, if you do not go out to fight the one who divides prayer and the zakat, I will do it alone. Then he said, who am I, Abu Bakr Siddiq, to change the command of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Which earth will hold me? Which sky will cover me? I will not be able to breathe. No wind. All my respiratory system will collapse if I disagree with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But look at you emphasizing disagreement. And I pledge this to you. I will be a president for all Americans. This is what Abu Bakr Siddiq did. My brothers, that is the truth, which you will never like. Another very important comment by him was that Allah is indivisible. Look at him, a Catholic, denying his faith. No, I think Catholics believe that there's no Trinity. I think I had discussion with some Catholics in Nigeria. I think they told me they don't believe in Trinity, but I may be wrong. Please forgive me. But look at one, yet understand Islam. Compelled. Aw karhan. That is what Islam says. That's what Allah says. Everybody is a Muslim, but under 2 conditions. as voluntarily or currently he was forced to. Look at Bid'ah, forced to confirm the sunnah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and that of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. My sincere advice to President Biden is La ikraha fi din, qad tabayyana rushd min al-ghayy. That's always quoted by the Muslims. It's true, La ikraha, but not after you say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That ends. Stop. You must be forced. Islam is like a piston displacement, proportionate. My advice to him is, if he wants stability, at least there's one document or one system of life today that is not controversial. There's no disagreement, there's no opinion. But there's a range of mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in it. And that is the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Everybody must contribute to peace, stability, and the progress of a nation. And the best document, as an example, is the Medina Covenant, where everybody must participate to make Medina free of evil and attacks by enemies. The most important aspect of our life is the obligatory prayers, where we surrender Allahu Akbar. Look at us throwing our arms, saying Allahu Akbar. But what are the Muslims doing? No, Allah is not Akbar. They have other gods in their minds, Mazhaba and so on, sects, their imams today. So my advice to Biden is, he must establish the prayer according to the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, because he is a leader of everybody, like Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was in Medina. Not only the leader of his relations, no, Aus, Hadraj, Bani Israel, and the surrounding. That's only my advice. He must see that the obligatory prayers are observed according to the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I have been advising the Muslim Umma. But Biden should also understand that for years unknown, the imams in Mecca and Medina have been prolonging their khutbah in his own country, America. I don't know the period they've taken. But last week, Mr. President Biden, go and ask the Saudis, call MBS, tell him they reduced their time of 46 minutes to 14 minutes, but still that is bid'ah. I can send you the book to distribute. Use it as you are using for your defense something, to buy masks for coronavirus. Buy it. Send it to all the Muslims. If they established the Sunnah according to the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, it means you have asked them to contribute their own portion in security, progress of the American people. The rest is your own responsibility again. There's nothing that can come out from the Muslims good except they established the prayer, surrendering to Allah according to the way Muhammad surrendered. He taught them. But anything other than that is bad. That is the litmus test. And my advice to President Joseph, look at your name, Joseph, the good man of the children of Israel. He brought prosperity to Egypt. Why? Go and read the Genesis. There is no difference with the text in the Holy Quran. There's a special chapter, Yusufa in Hebrew, Joseph in your own system of belief, Catholicism. But we Yusufa, not to change from the original Hebrew language. So look at my president, how Islam is. Never contradicts the past, as you said. So let us look at the future. But the future today in Islam is the past. It can't be changed. Assalamu alaikum wa assalamu alaikum.